Atmos and like the corks.
Yeah. I went to Atmos.
Atmos, they dropped the Atmos last year.
For real?
They dropped them almost every 2-3 years. Yeah.
They did the Animal Print Safari and then the Elephant for like the last 2 years.
Okay.
Damn, they did it. They dropped them shits quick, don't they?
They what?
They dropped them shits quick, don't they?
I mean, they did it on, they did the Animal Print, I think, was 2 years ago on Air Max Day. The Elephant, I think, was either
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season.
Just the regular white and red
way on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I always thought about like just owning a pair of Air Maxes, but I don't think it'll look good on me. I just feel like it just don't look right on my foot. I should say 13. It depends. If it depends on, but it depends on the shoe. If it's the shoe kind of runs smaller than normal, it's a 13.5.
Welcoming to this ball game. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play.
So,
and it'll be a 2nd and long.
Nick, are you only tier 0?
They run.
Tier 0.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there -2 yards. Third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to set the tone on defense. When we talked with them prior to the game, they said they run this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Hold on, we're playing now early. See if the offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Orange, black,
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about what breakers do. In this case, it's a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I think the lead off definitely matters, man.
My bad, Chris. I get this.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Like Reebok Classics with the strap.
In a heavy traffic, it's intercepted.
You
The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. Sure gets knocked down on the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you don't make. Take care of the football. Slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Stein. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Give him 9 there on the first down.
Can he rock you?
That last catch short of the marker by just a
You
yard.
fighting the tournament right now?
Manageable 2nd and 1. A toss to Cook. And an alley to run. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one covers 24 yards.
Man, are you making a beat?
I think they like this drive a little bit better than partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Okay.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darren Lee gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the
see you
blitz,
trying to put that funky guitar in there. The bass.
15 following that sack. Now a run with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Shaq Lawson's one of those guys that after a while you quit just trying to define him.
Terrible rap.
Defensive end, outside linebacker.
He haven't rapped in a long time.
He knows how to get upfield and spill some plays.
Nobody did.
What makes him so disruptive?
I think it's strength. You see his upper body.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
God, that man said, who trying to play the real life? This man said he raps too.
But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Mark tried to jump on you quick.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It did lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going to your defense? Thank you. A huge thank you. You said did lead to points. Stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
To throw on second down. Love drops it to Jones in the flat. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
Good move, and he still got it off.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what
real life,
position you
that's
play.
lights
If you're
out.
on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mark over here clinching people.
I know. Standing the more time.
Oh, they can play like that.
Taking the gun on 3rd down.
You don't go to second round. You don't go to second round.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week. They're good here so far in this first quarter.
Hey, Nico.
In that zone, defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Mark wasn't trying to fight tonight. He was sitting there waiting too. He's like, he's done? He's done? Alright, bet.
To be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little.
Hey, y'all going to the second round on purpose. You know that, right?
When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create
You gonna try to force it to go to the second round.
try and move the football.
Unless he's trying to tap you out in the first round. No, Nico, he wants revenge.
Back to the ground this time. And he's
going to take the ground.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
You'll ever say that about you, Nico?
Making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front back.
Oh my God, this dude, this fucking Darren Lee shit is annoying as fuck.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Darren Lee shouldn't cut off a real receiver like that.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative.
Gotta
from
give
this
this nigga
point
this
forward,
shit.
though. He's got to still make
Yeah.
the right reads, make the proper throws.
Cut off.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game.
Yeah, I'm like, he shouldn't even
He's
cut
gotta
that shit
understand,
off.
put it behind
Like
you,
my dude
keep
running
pressing
across the
forward.
middle, he just bumps into me and
Offense
pitch.
set to begin
Okay.
their next possession. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something.
It's been
They haven't get the first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of
No,
times
you never
without getting a
took it.
first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
From the 34 now, here's first
Nah,
and 10.
he told us he's throw a fit.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
That should have been a
And he'll
fucking
be
fumble.
tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Or a pick.
It's a gain
He
of
threw that
11,
right
and
into
the
3
Bucs
people.
have a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
That sounds good.
Mako caught him. He stumbled a little bit.
Yeah, you better let go.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is tackled inside
he's like everybody else now.
to the 35.
I'm just trying to ride the shotgun.
Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running
Took you to the ground, tapped you up.
the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make
Bam! Ain't no way in hell I overran that.
Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
8 yards the gain on that last
It's so
run. Here's
trash
2nd
to
and
be
a couple.
staying in a bunch.
2nd and 2. He's got his man on the crossing
That's what
route.
I get.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
7-0. He only stopping me. He's not stopping me on
As his
offense,
guys
but
are on the board
the game is
first
giving him
tonight.
interceptions, which is wow. He's stacking the box.
Carlson up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the
Man,
field
just
now as they
kind
will
of
send
frustrating.
this
It's
one
like, yo,
away.
I know I can beat this dude. It's the
This is fielded at the goal line.
yeah, but he stacked his whole team with X
Solid
factors
return, pretty
and
good field
superstars on
position. They'll
defense.
start
That's what
at
really
the
saving him.
32-yard line.
He got a lot of opportunity.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I
Let's go for the age.
remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had no confidence in himself. That was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
This is the time he's a fucking striker. He's like, oh, this is what he's doing.
Yeah, the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Yo, I'm grounded now. I'm not tapping you.
From the gun, Stein. He's going to wind up and air it out.
He dropped the
He
ball.
had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Come on, man.
Zone was absolutely locked
Really?
up tight. He was trying to
Catch
force
the
it in there.
fucking ball.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he
Can't
needed to
that
make a
bullshit
play,
come
right?
to you
Yeah,
the whole
exactly
fucking
right.
time?
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
You keep blocking
The
what I'm
Bucs
trying to do.
offense set to begin their next possession. Things progressing to plan so far. The defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
A big pickup of 38. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement.
It's funny how you complain when you're ready Mike Tyson clinch me.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Get that bum shit out of here,
Trying
man.
to quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow it up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So fight, nigga, still can fight. He's bringing to the
Looking to throw on 2nd
Yeah, I was watching the fight.
down.
They tried to
They
Mike
let
Tyson
this go for the end zone.
Because I got David. I got David.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Love.
There you go, Big Howard.
They get to him back at the 40. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to
No
the
good. Let's go.
And that will wind up
gotta come my way soon, damn it.
It ran out of gas at the end, and this score will stay right where it is. A good effort there from distance, but he might have needed a little more help from the air conditioning behind him on that one.
It probably would have helped. This is awfully close to getting there. It was right on target, but it winds up being just.
Jesus Christ, he's a cheating bastard, bro.
It's complete here on the first play of the drive. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Yeah, bitch. I see what you're doing.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook on the toss left. Yeah, he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Look at Mark trying to finish the fucking.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
I thought it's 5 rounds now, right?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh my God. Nigga won because
Neko didn't set his settings right. Wow. Neko probably talking right now to us. What are you talking about? Not realizing he's mute.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on this
Blitz coming and down.
Yeah, you lost, bro. You lost, bro.
offensive coordinator, when I see an all-out rush like that,
You're in the loser bracket. You're in the loser.
To be out here on 2nd and 16. Second and long. This into the hands of the Good pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any offense nowadays.
From the gun, off the nowhere escaping, he goes down.
Offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they're ranked dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked him a little bit.
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. They just got me hooked on
He learned the hard way. He learned the hard way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Mark ain't doing that.
They'll run out of the gun with
You got who Mark is, bro.
Get him down as he's inside the 40.
He ain't gonna fight you.
So here's the 1st and 10 at the 38.
Manny about to cry laughing for this shit.
That's caught.
Give me that shit.
Smith Jr. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
You should have known it was coming, man.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Mike.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up and
Mike, you
sharp.
should have seen this coming.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Man, he told this man to fight me. I didn't need to have with you, Brad.
Play action.
No, you did it. That's right. They get it fucked up and they want to take it to the ground and not do nothing on the
I
ground.
forced it after all.
Fucked up.
Picked up by Amani Hooker.
That's why I
They
grabbed
thought they were going to break the tie.
you see
The
the
defense
face?
had other plans. They were already in field.
Did you see your face though? You had 2 cuts.
You know what? This shit is
It's my
video. This shit's
fault.
on videotape, so we don't even need to argue.
I
about
shouldn't
it.
force that fucking throw.
Argue back.
It's also on tape that you had it on 2 rounds.
So you're not coming back to fight me?
No, sir.
Nah, it's not happening.
See you in the losers bracket.
That shit's corny. I'm just saying.
I mean,
That
losers
shit is corny
lose.
because you online right now in the game, and you don't want to play.
But you lost.
You got money. You acting like you got money to win at the end of this tournament. You don't want to play.
But you lost.
You lost.
You lost.
We lost.
You lost that battle.
Yeah, right.
This nigga is not the type to give you that shit back
At all.
I'm calling a scumbag all my life in this
It's not gonna matter to be in a scumbag. It's like we both online in the game.
And I did that.
Alright, fuck it. You got the W in the tournament. Come fight me.
He's not gonna fight you, bro.
I mean, I want to.
Yeah, take that. I don't care. Take the W. I wasn't gonna be here for the rest of the tournament anyway. I just want to beat Chaz.
I mean,
Like, niggas ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, if I'm away from I don't know how long I'm
In Philly?
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
What's not a good idea?
Going to Philly?
Anyway, traveling.
Nah, I mean,
how you getting
with your
there?
parents.
we live in a small ass apartment in Brooklyn, so it's like we're driving the
So
day
y'all going
in.
straight there? Y'all not picking up?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for
Not my
here.
decision. It's not, that's not my meeting.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delayed game. First and 15.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. That's some dark shit.
Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Got some room at the 30. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. This is Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be
he still can get pussy now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
No, it's still now.
Yeah. It'll just be worse in college.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he comes back with one
How the fuck did he
complete.
catch that?
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
You don't got receivers. You got cornerbacks that can defend all those receivers you got.
Here comes the Buccaneers.
I got some corners, John. I got all
As he'll
of them.
come on to kick this
They've
one
been doing
away.
well so far.
The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, that's smart.
The second you grab him back,
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away.
You gotta take it
He seems like a
Busy
man.
man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Mark is a different person in general when it comes to man.
17-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over
He
here
will
first
finesse
and
the shit
10.
out you. In trades, free agency,
Here the Vikings
gameplay.
now to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for first and 10. Looking to throw. Stein.
Damn it, I saw him late.
To escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
Fuck, I saw
We
him
don't
late.
usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the...
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun.
He's not moving no more.
And it's incomplete. So Charles, tying game here. What are your keys
Oh,
as we continue to play this second half?
gotta be better.
People think it's
Better than that over there.
you see the same things over and over, but they try to control the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Love. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they'll get this.
How the fuck I was out of reach? I was right there on him.
Stopped just before the 35. That's one heck of a third down conversion. A pickup of 39.
Oh, shit.
Tell him what's happening. Tell him what's happening, Tori. Tell him what's happening.
Mark, tell us.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Boy, him and Brandon
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Niggas really trying to hit the
Sometimes you
edge
got to
quick as
just
fuck.
figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love trying to lay one up.
Thank you.
Intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his
Good
guys
shit,
will get
Armstrong.
the football
Tell that
back.
nigga get the fuck off of you.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do in the half, which is find those
Desmond
weaknesses,
Trufant, really?
and now attack them and score some
He
points.
caught Dalvin Cook? Okay.
So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's first and 10 from inside the red zone. Back to throw. Stein. It's complete to Diggs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. Looking to throw. Stein.
I threw the ball.
Pressure here and taken down. A sack back
I
into
literally
7.
threw the ball.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball
I hate
players
that
and
animation.
football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stumper.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all.
And he's going to go down again. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6
He got knocked out. He got knocked out. He got knocked out. Threw the fucking ball.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So a good kick there. They put that tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just want to run past it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles Nice. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Let's go, Anthony Barr. Let's go.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's not 3 interceptions in this ball game.
There's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception.
Spicy out here.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback?
Almost touched
interceptions early, learned from them, became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
What about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. That's another one that keeps it moving forward.
I think I still lead the rival.
The open man is Smith. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Stein. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go.
From 13 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Looking to throw. Love. He can run for it, and he will. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Now this throw caught left side. And taking it across midfield and inside That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. This quarterback
so saying hold him.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
No, that's why his spider
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards.
Body kick.
Smart doesn't do much. 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and what we talk about all the time, in football, put you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
Yeah. It works.
From the gun,
It works. You gonna do it.
complete to Jones. And he's able to get down to the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup.
It's not cheese, it's part of that because Reggie does the same thing. He comes for it all the time.
On 1st down.
Not cheese.
Punch it in on
It's just about it works.
to throw.
Triangle.
Touchdown grab. As they are now just a yard away from making this a game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. When we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that's why he don't go to the ground.
A few yards into the end zone.
That's right.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
This nigga threw 205 strikes.
He never got tired.
I threw 80.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll get ready to reference the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you look at the timeline, see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
It would take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there at 22. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play.
You don't get tired, bro.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too.
Things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to lead to touchdown.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Yeah, he means that. He definitely means that too.
Games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, they run with Michelle.
Oh my God, Sony, you got the hole,
What's the old
Sony.
expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play
Pass
by the
interference?
defense.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
You just tried the Muay Thai clinch. I saw the animation.
Operating from the gun, Stein. And that is
Damn it, you didn't catch
incomplete.
it.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Marcus Davenport there to take him down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now this time he'll look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And for the
there you go, Anthony.
Tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it.
Wow, they gave it to him.
Get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys.
It goes off my hands into his players. Wow.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. Let's see how they attack him here.
He's just continuing the combo.
And it gives it to him, right?
To throw from his end zone. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a gain of 5.
He's special out here. He be in the gym. He runs 8. He runs 8 miles a day. He runs 8 miles a day.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call.
Yep.
1st and 10. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Welcome to the world of cheese.
From the gun, Love, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold it for a short gain when he took off running.
What matters is that dub, right?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And all the way down to the 39. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 42 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Love. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete.
Jesus Christ.
Before they're inside the 25.
It's a flat.
17 yards.
Cover the fucking flat.
It's a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
chew up a little more time off the clock.
He's back to throw. Escaping the press, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
that whole fucking drive. I took that shit away
ASAP. To get this next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
This is why you can't wrestle for shit, though. You put all this shit in here.
Hold that, nigga! Superman got home.
How many punches do you think you threw, Mark?
Superman got home.
How many punches do you think you threw?
I hope I got
Jesus Christ. 1,000 punches?
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
But without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Minnesota, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't want to send you the weekend like that.
The only way to get your stamina down is to make you wrestle, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. You wrestle, your stamina goes down when you wrestle.
Or you tag him good enough, his dude start panicking.
He can't tag you though.
No, but like if he survives it, then the stamina comes back. Like I'm talking about like actual training for the life of the match.
But yours goes down too though.
Yeah, but mine's gonna go down slower.
Oh man!
No, I'm gonna stand with you. If you stun me, I'm gonna take you down though. You already know that.
God played a bad game throwing the ball.